Okay. This one comes from r/ThreadTalk Podcast.
Woo!
Our very own subreddit.
Yes, we do. I create a subreddit for us. So if you guys have any stories that you would like us to read and give our 2 cents on that conversation or topic, feel free to go to the ThreadTalk Podcast subreddit and check it out.
Yep. That's r/ThreadTalk Podcast.
Yes. And if you see a username reply to you or anything or comment, that is not
ThreadTalk?
ThreadTalk.
That's
us.
us.
That's us. That's my account that I created. And I forgot the H and I created it. It was the second Reddit account that I already created. And did you know that Reddit doesn't ever let you change your username? The only platform that I've ever been on where you can never change your username. It is locked in concrete when you create it. So if you're going to Reddit and you're new, keep that in mind. The username that you create will never be able to be changed. So we are known as ThreadTalk when we actually want to reply to something.
I'm just on our subreddit.
Yeah.
It says moderators are us.
Yep.
And far recommendation 395.
That was my first account.
Oh.
And when I went to go try to change my name, I couldn't. So then I had to create a new one. And then I created the new one. Okay. And like a month after creating it, Teresa's like, why is this ThreadTalk? I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? And then I realized I missed the H. I'm like, fuck my life.
Okay. How I found out my fiance was cheating on me via Craigslist. Hello, Thread Talk crew. This story is just for you. I've enjoyed your podcast thus far and have had many laughs. So I figured y'all deserve some tea at my expense that may not be fresh, but still excellent nonetheless. Feel free to read this on the pod. We are.
Love it.
10 years ago, I, 30 female, was engaged to a decorated military veteran, 36 male, which I had dated for 5 years. He was well known and liked in our community, had a great job, and even spoke several languages. He was a very macho guy, a man's man kind of guy. With all the boxes checked, I thought I had quite a catch. He was in the reserves and would have to go to drills regularly. There were even times I was able to go with him and treat it like a mini vacation. There were no red flags or secrets between us. One night we were home about a week after he had come back from the drills, just on the couch watching TV. He was getting mad at his phone because it was running out of storage. This isn't the first time this has happened, but I was able to fix it for him a few months prior. He asked if I would fix it again until he can get another phone. He handed it to me and went into the other room to play his video games. As I was clearing the cache, an email popped up from Craigslist. The subject was a reply to an MFM personal ads. What I read next, I was not expecting. It was someone in the city that my fiance was just doing his military drills in. They were responding to my fiance's personal ad for men seeking men for encounters. And not of the third kind, if you get my drift. Then the ad showed a picture of my fiance's penis. This person replying was saying they had a great time and hoped to see my fiance again. There was more, but my heart fell into my butt, I swear. All air left my lungs. I think I was more in shock than anything. I forwarded the emails to myself, fixed his phone, and gave it back to him. I waited till he left for work next day and then went back to the emails. Lots of tears later, I was in denial. I don't know why, but I needed/wanted more proof. I found the person's phone number in the email and called him. When he answered, I admit I was a bit frantic. I explained the emails and how we were engaged. I began word vomiting all my questions at once. The man on the line finally said, "Hey, let me explain." He explained he was also married to a woman and had been hooking up with random men from Craigslist with his wife's permission. When he saw my fiance's ad, they met first for coffee, including his wife. But they were under the impression he was single and that he told them this wasn't his first time he had met with men from the site. The man explained he would have never gotten involved had he known he was engaged. He admitted they had sex multiple times over the week he was in town. He apologized profusely and said he would block him. I felt gutted, but I got my proof. When I confronted my fiance, he denied everything, even with undeniable proof in hand. It was wild in the moment, but looking back, I'm glad it happened. As far as I know, he is still dating only women, and I've met the actual love of my life. Hope you enjoyed the story. Love the podcast, and I wish y'all all the success in the world.
That's insane. Oh my gosh. Did you guys know that before like Tinder and Bumble, there's Craigslist. There's Craigslist seeking sections on like for relationships.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
And I think this is common though.
I guess
people in the military or people like who are away from their spouses a lot for work.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's like super common, and that's so sad.
It is sad.
That's so sad. It's like not to like make anyone I don't know, question their relationship who like maybe doing like a long distance relationship, but like I feel like it is more common in these types of relationships because you get lonely. And I'm not saying it's okay to do it. Definitely not. It's not okay to do it, but
that's why it's known that long distance relationships are hard, because you get lonely.
Yeah. What a way to find out though.
It's fucking wild.
Oh my God.
Not just cheating, but like he's secretly gay and like he had no idea. It's like,
or maybe she
big
did.
Shock.
Maybe she knew he was bisexual, but
maybe.
that wasn't
Doesn't seem like it.
But yeah, shock. That's insane. That's wild. Definitely breakup worthy. Glad you didn't get married. Just fiancés.
Yes. Glad you found the love of your life after.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you for the post on our subreddit. We appreciate it. We love having just our own original stories. So if anybody else has some, let us know.
Yes. Thank you so much for writing in.